All right, so this is the second slide of the Shang Dynasty. So the Shang kings chose warlords to govern the different territories because they had them split up. And so these warlords were the military leaders who commanded their own armies. So this is going to kind of separate the different areas of ancient China. The warlords and other royal officials made up the upper class. Okay, that makes sense. This is usually what happens. You've got your government officials, the royals, um, that are in the upper class. So these guys were aristocrats. And I know some of you have probably seen the movie Aristocrats, and this is not what we're talking about. Um, but an aristocrat is nobles whose wealth came from the land that they owned. So they owned land, and this made them more powerful than other people that were wealthy. You had to own land in order to have wealth. Now, if you were not in this upper crust, like we've looked at all the civilizations that we've studied, there's been the wealthy up at the top. Usually it is religious leaders as well. And then just people that own a lot of money are below them. So this is similar. Now everybody else was going to be traders and artisans or farmers. So traders are going to be people that go in and take goods that people have already made, and then they're going to take it somewhere else, and they're going to trade it with what goods somebody else has, and then they're going to come back and sell it. Artisans are people that create things. I mean, you can think of pottery, clothing, anything like that. Anything that you are creating, any goods that you are creating like that. But most of them just worked on the land. They needed food. They had a big civilization. They needed to eat. And so they were farmers, and they got their money that way.